Making money isn't about grinding, selling your soul, or copy-pasting strategies from other people. It's all about becoming who you truly are and giving your best in this life. I'm gonna share with you 5 habits that helped me rewire my reality and made me rich from the inside out. What I love the most about my journey is that even if something were to happen and if I would lose it all, I know that I would be able to create wealth again because it comes from the core of who I have become. Welcome to my world. I'm Anne-Claire Méret. I'm a coach. I'm a writer. I've written about 12 books, including Millionaire from the Heart, where I share my journey to wealth. I've helped a lot of holistic entrepreneurs and also employees and investors believe that it's possible for them to create the level of wealth that they aspire to. I come from France and today I live in beautiful Bali with my husband and all our cats, and I live my dream life. It didn't happen in a day. I'm not an overnight success. I'm not here to sell you sparkles and unicorns, but I'm here to remind you of your power. You too can create the most beautiful life you want to create. And yes, it might take some time and effort, but you can do it too. Habit number 1, following my heart. Oh, this one didn't happen overnight for sure. I used to be very contained and I used to be very confused as to what I was truly feeling being right for me. And that happened for a reason. Just like a lot of people, I was trying to please others, trying to please my parents, trying to please my surroundings, and trying to fit in. And I was not able to listen to what was right for me. I repressed a lot of my emotions, and actually I became an insomniac and a very anxious person in my teenage years and also as a young adult. And at the end of my 20s, I had to walk the path of healing. I went to therapy, I went to a naturopath, and for a few years, I really took the time to refocus on what was truly important for me, to find inner harmony, inner balance, and reconnect with my heart. So my physical sensations and my emotions, and feel finally what was right for me. And when I stopped doing what looked good on the outside, and when I started doing what felt good on the inside, everything shifted. Opportunities landed. Money flowed. I started to find new career paths. I started to magnetize clients just because of who I was. People can feel when you're lit up. People are naturally drawn to aliveness. It sells. So here is my truth. Inspiration is a strategy. Joy is a business plan. And your heart is a GPS. So are you listening to your heart? Do you even know how to listen to your heart? Can you tune into the physical sensations that are there when you're connected with your heart? Do you know when you're connected with your heart? Surrounded by whom? Doing what? And on the opposite, when are you disconnected from your heart? If you'd like to explore that in details, you have a lot of questions and exercises to do in chapter 1 of my book, Millionaire from the Heart, and you can download it for free just below this video. I'm gifting it to you in PDF and audio. You get to choose. To that day, connecting with my heart is one of the most powerful habits that I cherished. I can promise to you that it becomes easier with time. Habit number 2, I started to be more grateful for what has not yet happened. I started to invite gratitude for what I wanted to create in the future before anything changed. Gratitude is a frequency. It opens doors, attracts blessings and opportunities. And it tells the universe, yes, I'm ready for it, bring it on. So I invite you to try this every single day. Write in the morning things that you're grateful for in the present moment. And every night when you go to bed, write something that you're grateful for in advance for the future. I love to go to bed with Post-its, and every night I write something that I'm grateful for in the future. For example, I like to start with something that's not directly for myself, but that's for the community that I'm living in, or for a friend, or for one of my animals. Thank you for the health of Fluffy, one of my cats, currently recovering from some kind of virus. And then I shift into something more personal. And thank you for the sales of my book. And thank you for the hundreds of thousands of participants in my next program and the joy of teaching them how to create wealth, something like that. And I do that every night. I've been doing that for many years now, and it works like magic. And when you do it, don't only do it from the mental space. Invite the sensations, invite the emotions, and really live it. Future you has already so much of the answers that you need. Everything is already inside. And when you tune into this version of you that already feels it, you're going to receive so many ideas in the night. And when you're going to be waking up in the morning, you're going to feel fresh, with a lot of clarity, knowing exactly what you must be doing in the morning. Habit number 3, creativity as a way of life. There is a point on my journey when I stopped asking myself what is the right way, as if there is a right way and a wrong way. And I was very much afraid of making mistakes. I think it's a very French way of seeing life and seeing entrepreneurship, for example, because we have less of an entrepreneurial spirit. Instead, I started to lean into what is my way of doing things instead of the right way or the wrong way. What is my way, the one that feels right to me? Like an artist, I let life be my canvas in every area: money, entrepreneurship, love, lifestyle. I gave myself the permission to be original, to be imperfect, to be creative. I think every child lived like that, and then we learn that being original or being special is not always welcome. So then we start to be more contained, and then we lose a little bit of our uniqueness that makes us magnetic. But the truth is, the more you can occupy your rightful place in life, and the more wealth can find you, because you are truly embracing your purpose. To work specifically on my ability to be creative with my life, I had to work on different things. And one thing was to ask myself the question, who inspires me and why? And the qualities that I see in these people, they already live in me. That's why I can recognize them. And why do I admire them in others? What do I really admire about them? And those qualities, are they fully alive inside of me yet? Can I make more space for them? For example, there are a few singers that I truly admire, and they're very special, they're very unique, and they're not perfect. But I love their imperfections. They're truly themselves. They're colorful. And yes, they make mistakes, but I don't expect them to be polished. So why would I be polished? You know what I mean? So ask yourself, who inspire you and why? And can you have this more alive inside of you too? This is, I think, a key ingredient to understand why opportunities will come to you and not to someone else. It's because you're truly yourself, and then you're going to meet people who actually need you just the way you are, because you're going to be original. People will remember you. They're going to want to work with you, to create with you, to offer you this opportunity, because you're vibrating at this level of creativity. The next one I really love. I don't know if you've already started to heal your relationship with money, but habit number 4 is actually working on your relationship with money. I think any relationship takes effort and time and dedication. And as a great lover, I am in 2 polyamorous relationships. I have a husband and a boyfriend. I know that relationships take time and effort. And I believe that we inherit relationships with money because we adopt our parents' habits regarding money. We mistreat it. We're ashamed of it. We're disconnected from it. We lie to ourselves about it. We have fears, shame, and unconscious patterns. I started to treat money as a partner, spend more time with it, understand it, invite gratitude for its presence in my life. And everything shifted. Now we work together, and I know that money loves me back. So talk to your money, to your credit card, to cash. Spend time with it. Flirt with it. Learn its language. Welcome more love. Allow support. Give it love. Give it time. Heal your relationship with money. Invite forgiveness. And be curious about what's possible for you too in the future. I would love to help you with that. I have a beautiful online program called Make Money from the Heart. Please sign up for the waitlist down below this video to be notified when the next edition will be open. Habit number 5, daily self-care. I am the asset, and I treat myself like one. I don't burn out to prove my value. I rest to expand it. What does it mean? I go to bed early. I'm usually in bed by 9 p.m., which is pretty common in the tropics. And I have a solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. I walk 12,000 steps per day. I jump on my trampoline. I do hula hoop. Sometimes I go to the gym. I get massages several times a week. I use the sauna. I eat well. I use holistic medicine. Actually, I was trained as a naturopath. I have a therapist and I have a coach. For me, all of this is actually wealth embodiment. In order to be able to live like this and take care of myself and give my best every single day, what did I have to do? I had to allow myself to be supported in my daily life by my friends and my partners, to be supported by my staff, the people that I delegate things to in my private life, and by people who help me in my professional life. And that was a big deal for me because I was very much hyper autonomous and I wanted to do everything by myself. I wanted to prove my worth. I was proud to say that I didn't need anybody to help me to achieve anything. Until I understood that this is not true strength. This is bullshit. Because strength is not about pushing harder. It's about acknowledging what you need. Because as a creator, I know that I aspire to create harmony and beauty in my life in every area. And to do that, I am so much better when I'm connected with others and when we help each other grow. And I would much rather stay in my zone of genius. And let me tell you one more thing. I have not met a millionaire that does everything by themselves. Overflow starts when you're deeply supported. Becoming a millionaire is not about pushing harder. It's about shifting deeper, turning on your light and allowing yourself to live fully and deciding to show up. You got this. You're immensely capable of creating the life that you aspire to create. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments if there is another topic that you would like me to cover. Much love to you and all the abundance in the world.